What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
There is nothing serious about this show.
Hi, I'm Bill Belichick, and I just got jumped by a bunch of horny frogs.
That's wild.
Bleep you, dog.
And that's
Bleep you, and bleep you, okay?
I'm pretty sure every single UNC Tar Heels fan, that wine and cheese crowd of Tar Heel fans, when they saw what happened with Bill Belichick,
Wine and cheese crowd. Oh my God.
they said, "You fool!"
They absolutely said that.
Thank you, Mr. Spivey.
Thank you, Mr. Spivey, indeed.
Oh,
right.
if Jay was on, he'd be having a day with this one.
Oh, he'd be laughing his tail off.
I'm gonna get him on tomorrow, and I'm gonna let him tear him up.
I'm
gonna let Jay Spivey, even though he's usually on Mondays, totally slipped my mind. That's my fault. I'm gonna invite him on Wednesday and let him go.
You better be here tomorrow then, Napoleon.
Oh, I'll be here.
Good. Now, it seems that me and Glitch have a little unfinished business, but I'm going to let Napoleon set it up.
All right.
Hold on.
Just a minute. Napoleon, repeat the conversation you did in pre-show, please.
I was about
All
to say,
right. Well, for that, I need to switch to this.
I'm going to have to hit the button,
right.
ain't I?
I had a conversation with a Bronsexual.
What?
Oh, hell no.
So,
For this?
as I put on the Bronsexual confession toggle, I have to do this.
No! Oh God! No! 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 No!
You need to send me that sound immediately. Go.
Bleep you, Jen. Bleep you for getting me to laugh before I get started.
I think you mean
Tiger
you.
Tiger Stripes Media is with us. He says popcorn time. Oh Lord.
Okay. So, after Jen ends her stream last night, I'm sitting in VC with Deadly, one of the other people in Jen's community. Kind of just having random chats, also keeping tabs on the TCU North Carolina game. Which pops in just to say hi. I decide I'm going to pull a Snowman and say, hey, Glitch, you better fix that glitch in your head because you love LeBron James so much, you bleeping idiot.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
To which he says, done, open it.
Oh, God.
He's better than Michael Jordan.
Close, dumbass quote.
Hey, contact, swing and miss, strikeout.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled,
Thank you.
Man, what in the hell are you on?
And what's even more hilarious was that he dipped from the VC right after he said that. Like he had a freaking mic drop.
Can you guys give me a moment because
Uh-oh.
I think I'm having a stroke. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Hey Glitch, I got something for you.
You suck, you jackass.
Yes!
Now, hit it.
Oh God, I gotta
Tank
hit. I gotta hit.
Oh boy.
Which one you want? The tank? Or you want the other button?
Hit it.
Oh crap!
Heart.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronsexual Confessions.
Okay, just so everybody knows, you see this? I'm officially in distress.
He pulls the
Whenever
Chris
you
face.
are in distress, take off your baseball
Baseball cap.
throw it in the
Throw it in
air.
the air.
Yep.
I would have my baseball cap, but
Booty Johnson.
okay.
That's how Chapel Bill and the UNC Tar Heels played late last night.
All right, boss.
Lord. Give me this. Now, give me this goddamn camera.
Oh,
Oh
brother.
boy.
Dear Glitch, the person who just openly committed a sin and an error by saying LeBron Ramon James was better than Michael Jordan.
Oh God.
me. Okay.
You got the right note.
You a bitch.
Hey!
Maybe it was Glitch that came up with
Damn
the whole idea
right.
of 6-0 being an overrated stat.
Listen,
Maybe it was him.
Listen, Glitch. Do you even think about watching basketball? Do you even think about some of the players that have come through the NBA
No.
that are better than LeBron James?
No.
Larry
Sorry, but
Bird,
it's Glitch we're
Larry
talking
Joe-
about. He doesn't
I
do
know.
that.
Nope.
Here's my short list of forwards who are better than LeBron James. Larry Joe Bird, James Worthy, Julius Erving, Scottie Pippen. Oh yeah, they're all Hall of Famers, which LeBron James shouldn't be, but that's a conversation for down the road.
Tom Chambers.
Glitch, Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers should be in the Hall of Fame, period. Listen, Glitch, for you even trying to attempt that statement as a mic drop, you dip in the VC, drop that statement, and it landed with a loud, sickening thud, just like Chapel Bill's debut last night with North Carolina. You failed harder than LeBron James trying to win in 2017 against Kevin Durant.
Ooh. Or 2015.
Listen, Glitch, I told you last week, I will tell you again. You need to fix that glitch that's in your mind thinking that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. Are you out of your rabbit ass rat picking mind?
6-0.
That's like, look, that's like, oh God, that's like telling the Charlotte Hornets they have an opportunity to win an NBA championship when they suck harder than Nicky Sanji trying to run a business.
God dang it. You can't make this up.
You can't make this up. You can't make this. Look, I even mentioned LBJ's name in my household, and I get a stare from not only my wife, but my children. And my children don't like sports.
No, you get a stare from Lucy. You bring LeBron James in the house, you get a stare from Lucy.
Even better, I get a stare from Pumpkin. No, even better than that, I get a stare from Winnie.
Yep.
And Winnie's the leader of the cat bunch in my house. Better than Michael Jordan, you say? What are you, Vito Joe trying to run a business?
No, he's Tobacco Road.
I mean, what the hell? What the hell are you? Tobacco Road Sports Radio thinking you can compete with Snowman Multimedia? Bitch, please. I mean, what the hell you think you are? ESPN thinking you know about sports and you don't?
You don't.
He
probably gets most of his stuff from ESPN.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because ESPN is always about LeBron. It should just call the LJPN.
Listen, the LeBron James Sports Network needs to go the bleep away. And Glitch, you need to go the bleep away for being a part. Man, give me this button here. For being a part of the LJPN.
Are you kidding me?
No, Paul, I'm not. Are you out of your mind? What the fuck is wrong with you? You idiot.
Oh boy. Here we go.
You stupid. Give me this button, damn it. You listen, Glitch. You failed harder than the Buffalo Bills trying to challenge the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium.
You fought worse than LeBron James in 2011 against the Dallas Mavericks. Of all teams, the Dallas Mavericks.
Failed worse than the
Dr.
Buffalo
K.
Bills of the early 90s.
There's Dr. K.
Yeah, there's a good doc.
Even she gives a vote to this. You failed harder than the Buffalo Bills wide right against the New York Football freaking Giants.
Wow.
You failed harder than the Oakland Athletics trying to challenge Justin Verlander.
Oh.
Don't remind me.
I mean, he's got a point.
You failed harder than Tuukka Rask, who needed to make only 2 simple saves to force a Game 7 in Chicago.
Ouch. I'm getting
you failed harder than the Oakland Athletics in 1990 against the Cincinnati Reds. And the Cincinnati Reds pounded them into dirt. Okay? You failed harder than the Oakland Raiders trying to stay in Oakland and the city pulled the rug out from under them.
That still makes me angry.
You failed harder. You failed harder than the Seattle Supersonics. And I hate saying the
Seattle Seahawks.
The Sonics got screwed. You failed harder than Russell Wilson against the New England Patriots. One play. One. Okay? You failed harder than the New England Patriots against the New England Patriots against the New York Giants and not one but 2 Super Bowls.
The perfect season.
Why? Why?
You failed harder than the Pittsburgh Steelers who signed Aaron Bleepin Rodgers.
Yep.
Oh, you mean Captain $200? You mean Captain $200 roll quarters up his butt?
Yep. Him.
You felt worse than Kyler Murray on his 9th game of Warzone.
You fell. Oh my gosh. I'm getting on a roll here. You fell harder than Kyler Murray, who decided to play football instead of baseball. You fell harder than Ryan Dempster, who threw a fat ass fastball to AJ Pierzynski on July 1st, 2006. Okay.
I don't even know about any of this, but
AJ Pierzynski.
I don't know about any of this, but I can tell you. Oh my goodness!
With Napoleon wearing the hat that he is and the toggle that he has, and I'm going to have that set up here in a little while. You failed harder than the Lakers against the Minnesota Timberwolves this past playoff season. Does that you failed harder than Dwight Howard in Charlotte?
Oh.
And here I thought my conversation I had with a bunch of them on Saturday was going to rank. Jeez.
You failed. Listen, you failed harder than the Charlotte Hornets. Period.
Before or after they lost Muggsy and Larry?
After. Right. After. This, you know what? I never thought I would say this, but I know I'm going to get Napoleon with this one, just as with all the football fans. You failed harder than the Cleveland bleeping Browns.
With Deshaun Watson.
Stefania!
Because you have
Cleveland. Anybody as their quarterback. And certain, you failed. You know what? Thank you, Victor. You failed harder than Shedeur Sanders at Jackson State
at draft night.
You failed harder than Shedeur Sanders' draft process.
You're killing me here.
You know what, Glitch? You failed. Ooh, I hate the. Okay, Napoleon, you gonna hate me for Napoleon. Who's your football team?
Dare I say it? The Raiders.
Okay, thank you. You failed harder than the Raiders drafting Brock Bowers as their saving grace.
You fell harder than Milton Bradley in right field with 2 outs.
And let's be real, the only time that the Raiders are let's be real, the only time the Raiders are ever going to see a sellout there is when WrestleMania's in the building.
Listen, you failed harder than the Raiders' last game in Oakland, which didn't even sell out the joint.
That's upsetting.
That's just wrong.
I mean, the A's in their last game in Oakland sold way better.
Listen, you failed harder than Marcus Mariota trying to play in a Raiders uniform, and he got popped with a concussion.
Sheesh.
You failed harder than the Tennessee Titans drafting Cam Ward.
You fell harder than Geno Smith in Seattle.
You failed harder than Caleb Williams with 2 timeouts against the Detroit Lions and nothing but less than a half a field to work with. Man, you failed harder than DJ Moore trying to catch a pass from Caleb Williams at all. Okay? And to close up shop here and to deliver the most savage thing I can think of, you failed harder than the Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Superdome for the Super Bowl. Though I suspect both those teams will do better than you, Glitch. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitch.
Oh my God, you got me choking over here.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned.
False start?
What?
Harder than the Cowboys that was supposed to beat the 49ers in a wild card game in Jerry World, and you let the 49ers kick them in the nuts. Hi.
I knew it was coming.
Rochambeau.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, you failed harder than the New England Patriots on the last pass thrown by Tom Brady, which turned out to be a 7-yard pick six, which is the legacy of Tom Brady anyway. Of course, I'm kidding as I say that. You failed harder than the Cleveland Cavaliers, who had the number 1 seed and got a foot put in their ass by my Indiana Pacers. Now to really close up shop, you failed harder than the New York Knicks, who won game 1 and lost game 1 at the same damn time. Thank you, Tyrese Halliburton.
How?
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitch.
Oh my God.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window. Wow.
Oh my God.
You failed harder than the New York Knicks, period.
False start. Offense. Another 5-yard penalty.
You failed harder than Saucy Cat.
You failed harder than Saucy Cat at Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
This has
You
now been
failed
upgraded to a personal foul.
Listen. You failed harder than Josh Hart, who couldn't secure a rebound against the Indiana Pacers.
This is a dead ball foul. Personal foul.
Man, you failed harder than the Los Angeles Clippers trying to act like a postseason team.
They should go back to San Diego.
You failed harder than James Harden trying to play Game 7.
Has he really ever seen a Game 7?
He doesn't play Game 7. He doesn't play Game 7.
You failed harder than Kevin Durant as a Phoenix Sun.
Ooh. Oof. You failed harder than Kevin Durant as a Brooklyn Net.
That too.
The Shadow Realm Nets.
You failed harder than the Brooklyn Nets, period, who should go back to New Jersey. Just like the Raiders should go back to Oakland, and the Thunder should go back to Seattle. I will never praise the Oklahoma City Thunder's championship because they're the Seattle Supersonics, period. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Jeez.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window. Wow.
Again?
15-yard penalty now.
Actually, Napoleon and Glitch had a conversation earlier too.
Dear Bronsexuals, you. Dear Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals on, you.
It's been upgraded to a dead ball foul, personal foul.
Man, shut up. The Patriots are personal foul without Tom Brady. The Patriots are personal foul by letting Nathan Rourke walk back to Canada.
You're not telling me crap I don't already know, dude. I mean, come on now.
I know.
And trusting in Jacoby Brissett.
Look,
and
the Patriots are Jacoby Brissett. What's that tell you? Now, dear ESPN for shoving LeBron down our throats and up our asses for 23 years. You, and you. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitch.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of the Bronsexual Confessions.